What about when you did find out you were pregnant with the twins?
I still feel like hot and sweaty and palpitations even thinking about it. I screamed. Did I tell you I screamed?
No.
Like, far out. I was in shock and scared and just yelped.
Is this when you knew that it was twins or when you just saw a positive stick?
No, when I found out it was twins. Yeah, when I saw the positive stick, I was like, wow, that came up really dark and really fast.
Right.
And I swear we only had sex like a few days ago. That is really strong. That is really weird.
Yes.
Because usually when I pee on a stick, it takes ages for the line to come up.
Right.
That with Billy and Oscar. I think with both of them, or definitely with Billy, I'd thrown it in the bin.
Right.
And then I walked past the bin like a couple of hours later. And there was something that just went, go have a look at that test. I went and looked at it and I was like, is that a second line? Oh, I took a photo, sent it to my sister. I'm like, what do you think? Is that a line? She's like, nah, I don't reckon, when I did more tests. And it was so faint, the faintest line, but every time. And I'm like, that's a line every time.
So did you kind of have an inkling when the line was that strong?
It was so dark, and because it was my girlfriend's hen's day, and I just had this inkling. I get these weird, like, I don't know, psychic thoughts or something that I just get urges to do things that I wouldn't usually, like go into the bin and pull that pregnancy test out. You need to look at it again.
Yeah.
You know, so it's my girlfriend's hens, and I just had this inkling. It was like, I think it was a week before my period was even due. So the tests can't even pick up, aren't even sensitive enough to pick up that you're pregnant.
No.
And I think they can pick up the earliest detection ones are maybe 4 days before your period's due. This was like 7 days before. But I had this feeling, do a test. I did the test, bang, second line came up before the control line.
Wow.
The you're pregnant line came up first.
Oh my God.
So usually the control line comes up, then you wait, and then the second line appears.
Oh my God.
Came up straight away. And I was like, shit. And I remember I wrote number 3 in like a Sharpie on it and took a photo and sent it to my sister and my mum. And I've still got that, and it's in the bathroom on a shelf, like in the cupboard, and every now and again I see it and I have a little giggle to myself because I'm like, number 3, hey?
Oh no.
But how funny is that? So that test for twins picks it up straight away.
Well, because you would have so much more of all the hormones in your body,
Yeah, and it's like I just knew. And then I felt so rotten, and I never felt rotten with the other two. And I went and saw my OB really late, because then we went off to South Africa for a friend's wedding, and we went to Dubai and we were on holidays. And by the time I got back to see my OB, I think I was about 8 weeks, and I'd been so sick, and I was never sick with the others.
Right.
And I kept saying to Chris, I reckon this could be twins. This really could be twins. So we went in and saw Len, and he did the scan, and he only saw one because one was hiding behind the other. And he said to me, how are you feeling? And I said, really sick. He goes, shit, that's unlike you. Maybe there's 2 in there. And I was like, that's what I was thinking. Oh my goodness, what if there's 2? And so, yeah, we did the ultrasound. I've got the picture.
Just one. And so you went home, and then
you still felt rotten. And then it wasn't till I went back, I think it was 10 weeks or 11 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, he was scanning me, and there was a little blob at the top. And I thought, oh, gee, that placenta's quite big for this early on. And I just said to him, and he had this really funny little smirk on his face. Like it was kind of like, I don't know, I can't even replicate it, but it was like this mischievous kind of smirk. And I said, what is that? What's that blob thing? And as I said that, he put the ultrasound on the blob and changed the angle, and it materialised into a little baby kicking.
Oh my God.
And that's when I screamed.
Oh my gosh.
Heart palpitations, sweating, screaming. Oh my God, could not talk. When I get excited about something or scared about something or want to blurt something out, I just, nothing comes out.
Right.
So I screamed, and that was it. And then somehow I blurted out after that, you better call my husband, because last time...
he wasn't there?
Chris wasn't there, because it was like our third pregnancy. It's like Chris came to the first, it always comes to the first scan.
Yeah.
And then all the other scans.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, same, yeah.
So I said last time there was only one, you better call him and tell him.
And what did Chris say?
And I couldn't talk, so Len called him, and all I could hear was F-bombs down the phone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. And then I walked out and I saw midwife Kath. She had this look on her face like, is everything okay? I think she thought I'd miscarried or something.
Right.
And all the midwives so all of Len's staff are all midwives, all the midwives in the staff area were all kind of looking at me like, what's going on? And I looked at Kath and I was like, twins. And she was just like, fuck. And I'm like,
wow.
fuck. And there were just F-bombs flying left, right and centre. And then, because Oscar had bad reflux and Billy didn't.
Right.
And Kath's like the reflux queen.
Right,
at diagnosing and treating and, you know, little tips along the way. And she goes, if they're twin boys, what if they're reflux babies? No, I said it to her. I'm like, what if they're twin boys and what if they both have reflux? And we just kind of looked at each other and we're like, oh, God. And then a couple of weeks later, we did the scan where we found out that they were, in fact, identical twin boys.
Yeah, oh, my God.
Oh, no,
so were you
the
worried?
reflux babies, I was so worried.
Because I didn't have reflux babies, but it's a really different ball game.
Yeah, it is. It was so hard with Oscar. And being your first baby as well, you don't know what you're doing. You've got this screaming baby, and every time I put him on the boob, he'd be pulling away and screaming like my breast milk was poisoning him. And I thought, far out, can you imagine twins with reflux?
Yeah.
But thank God they didn't.
No.